In this guide, we will learn about taking measurements for dumpy level. So firstly, we will take basics knowledge about understanding level staff. A level staff is also called a staff rod or a leveling rod. It indicates a level difference of 5 mm. Here besides you can see, in telescope, how diaphragm or say crosshair looks. Generally a telescope has 3 hairs: upper, middle, and lower hair. But in your staff middle hair shows your reduced level, as readings in the staff increase in value, as height or level increases. Generally, the staffs are available in 3, 4, and 5 meters in length. But, you have to choose it depending upon depth of footings. The staff's width and thickness is 75 and 18 millimeters accordingly. Generally, it is available in wooden and aluminum but prefer to use aluminum staff. In level staff each meter is divided in 200 divisions of 5 millimeters. The readings are marked on right side with black or red figures. But you can get perfect reading by focusing and adjusting telescope through tangent screw. To measure horizontal distance, staff can be also used. In auto level machine, the scale of difference of upper and lower hair is designed in such manner that it says 1 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. Here, you can see example besides in figure also. Upper and lower hairs is equal to 0.280 and 0.220 meter. So that, difference between two hairs is equal to 0.28 minus 0.220, which is equal to 0.06 meter. Convert to 0.06 meter into centimeter. So, 0.06 into 100 is equal to 6 centimeter. Therefore, the horizontal distance is 6.0 meter. Now, we will learn general procedures for measuring elevations using a level machine. Here you can see ground condition in which, suppose that B, C and D are points whose level is to be determined. Set up the instrument in convenient and safe location where the benchmark, point A, is visible. Place the staff over a benchmark, whose reduced level is known. Take a sight on the staff, that reading is called back sight reading. Place staff over B and take a sight on the staff, that reading is called intermediate sight reading. Now, place staff over C. Since the distance between the level C and D is long, it is not possible to read the staff over D from the current level position, position 1. So take the last reading over C for this position. This reading is called a foresight reading. Now, move the instrument to a new position, position 2. Take the reading on the previous position of the staff, over C. This reading is back sight reading. Here, your new benchmark is reduced level of point C. Now shift the staff to the point D and take again foresight reading. In this section, the reference table shows how the reading is noted in the table and calculation made performed to measure the levels. In this figure you can see back sight reading is 2.5 meter and benchmark is 100.5 meter. Similarly, intermediate sight reading is 1.75 meter and foresight reading is 0.9 meter. So that, height of instrument is addition of benchmark and back sight reading which is 103 meter. Here your reduced level is difference between height of instrument and back sight reading. Therefore reduced level is 100.5 meter. So that here your first RL is always your benchmark. From position 2, you can get back sight reading and foresight reading also. Similarly, you can get reduced level of all points by calculating difference between height of instrument and staff reading. Here your new benchmark is at point C, which is RL of point C. In this table you can see readings and calculations of position 2. For the cross-checking, following readings are to be considered in mind. These readings are useful for checks purpose. To check out whether your readings are correct or not, following checks are performed. Here first check is number of backsight readings equals number of foresight readings. For backsight and foresight both have 2 readings. Therefore this check is satisfied. Second is sum of backsight reading minus sum of foresight reading equals reduced level of last point minus reduced level of first point. 5.0 minus 4.8 equals 100.7 minus 100.5. Therefore both are 0.2. Therefore this check is also satisfied. So that at the end of the readings we conclude that all readings are correct.